Bloodletting, or shedding of blood, was practiced for 2,000 years, they tell us. People around the world believed that by shedding blood they would be healed from a disease. Doctors believed that the blood became filled with poison, and so it had to be drained out every once in a while. Even the Talmud had specific days of the week when a person would go ahead and shed blood. It is also said that in the Christian faith there were days that you would dedicate to the saints by shedding blood. Blood has been a symbol of power, a symbol of sacrifice when you wanted to appease the Jehovah God of the Christians, or the other gods of the other religions. Usually these gods would require blood sacrifices, and humans would use animals. But in many cases, the so-called gods would delight themselves in human sacrifices because they wanted the blood of a human. The Christian God delights himself very much in his son's blood. And so there are many stories about how the only way whatever is wrong with us can be healed and can be set right by the blood of Jesus. Now you think for a minute, if you are God of all, why would you require blood as payment, especially blood from your own son? That is completely unjust and ridiculous. If any of you listening are parents, you would know you would never do that to your children. But this is a fake story, and I know this will offend a lot of people because a lot of people still believe in these stories. But the point is that the blood had the power. And we see also other human sacrifices, even in the Bible. I think it was Gideon who sacrificed his own daughter in Holocaust. That means, actually, I forget exactly the way of killing somebody as a sacrifice in Holocaust, so I don't want to talk about that. But the point here is that for 2,000 years, people around the world used blood to heal their diseases, to get their will done. And now we have rediscovered this by dropping just one drop of blood over your will, and this will change everything. I came across this newspaper or this picture and decided to share it with you. It says, now Jimmy changes his story. Well, you see, we've been reading his story or history all of our lives, and we have been just believing that what we read is true. Christopher Columbus discovered America, and so we believe it. We were not there, we read it. It is his story. And usually It was a man who used to write, so it is his story and became history as we accept it. We believe the Romans existed. We believe that what we are told is the way it was. Well, Jimmy has shed one drop of his blood, and now he's changing his story. George or John or anybody else can do the same and drop one little droplet of blood and change his or her story. I have done that. And I did it with the intention of changing my world, of changing this world, because I'm tired of seeing people go hungry when there's plenty of food. I'm tired of seeing people age when they don't have to. See, we have been told things that don't have to happen. People don't have to die. They don't have to grow old. If you have seen your parents over many years, you have seen them grow old. You have seen your grandparents grow older and eventually die. We can change this world. We can change our story, my story. We can give ourselves money so that we can change this world. The world can be changed with money. Of course, it can change with our direct energy. It can be changed with our blood. The world can be changed. Our stories can be different. Research the shedding of blood, blood over intent. And let's change the world together. Love to all.